OK borky, jdeme zpátky do Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Já jsem našel další destičku, musíme se vrátit, tohle je třetí destička, kterou jsme našli. Bohužel mi přinesli postel, takže jsem musel přerušit jeden díl hodinkového hraní, bylo z toho jenom 20 minut hraní. Dáme si ještě 3 hodinky Assassina dneska. Už se na to těším. Konečně mám postel, konečně se mám na čem vyspat. Už mi chybí jenom televize a gauč. A budu tak nějak spokojený. Už mi chybí jenom televize a gauč a budu spokojený. Sorry borci, sorry, že jsem tu chvíli nebyl. Už jsem zpátky. Dáme tady další místečko. Musíme jít odevzdat úkol Epinovi. Jdeme za Epinem, ten bude zase v té jeskyni čekat, než mu vrátíme destičku. Pak se půjdeme podívat dál v této úžasné říši. Říši Řecka. Krásný. Jdeme za Epinem. Epinem. Jdeme mu odevzdat, co můžem. Jdeme mu odevzdat destičku, doufám, že nám řekne celý překlad toho prastarého jazyka, který je tam na stěně. Uvidíme. Dobrý den, Epine. Jsem tu.
Oh, is that blood on it?
It's otherwise undamaged. There are people claiming that it speaks to them. What could do that?
Strange. I don't hear anything. Do you?
Words of madmen. Perhaps the next pieces will tell us more.
This one needs a good cleaning. Let's hope the remaining ones are fine.
I'll search for the remaining steelies.
Najdeme ty
My
desky.
peers will finally listen to what I have to say. It says the ritual will activate something. But what? What will happen when we have all the pieces? Will it lead to a treasure? Some of the translation is lost on me. This passage speaks of worth.
What else?
This passage mentions something about inner vision. But the meaning is unclear.
It's almost translated. Why aren't you happy?
You tell me others are hearing things. They think it speaks to them. Yet I hear nothing. I feel nothing.
This is an important find. You said so yourself. Why does it matter what others say or feel?
I know. I see that it's important from a logical perspective. But what if I can't experience it? And this mention of worth, what if it means I'm not worthy?
What if the gods are not worthy of us? Look, we aren't done yet, right? So wait and see.
You're right.
Time to dust yourself off and focus.
You're right.
Looking for this?
Oh! Excellent!
Cheer up. Only one steely left to go.
Poslední zbývá? OK.
There's a temple in the city of Orchomenos, near the harbor. You may find it there.
OK, poslední je v přístavu v Thébách. Jasně. Já se odsaď nemůžu portnout, co? Nebo můžu? Můžu. Super, tak se portnem. Žoldáci se často vydávají do arény, aby tam prověřili svou sílu. Jasně, k aréně jsme se ještě nedostali, ale... Jdeme na poslední destičku, která by měla být někde u přístavu. Doufám, že nebudeme muset bojovat. 270 metrů daleko. Tam jsme tak za minutku. Jdeme na to, borci. Borci a borky.
Someone's beaten me to it.
Kdo
It's
chrám
nothing
podpálil?
sacred. Ancient and valuable relics were housed in this temple. Now the scum has taken it all and burned it down.
They've burned it to cover their tracks.
The scum ran off towards town with an armload of our most sacred items. Likely in the beggar's quarter, from the look of him.
Bude v žebrácký čtvrti? OK, ještě to musíme něco
Walls
prozkoumat.
were broken before the fire. A battered scarf. I'm looking for someone with torn clothes.
OK, pachatele bojoty. Berem tady ještě poklad. Dostal jsem nějaký lepší kraťasy. Tak si je navlíknem. Ale tohle je lepší. 40 je lepší jak... No, 41. OK. Neblízko. Tady je. Jdeme na něj.
Έτοιμη ψυχρολουθήνησε. Μετεκίνα η όρθινη εξελέγχη.
His clothes are torn, and they match the color.
Tak jo, máme to. Dostali jsme kus stély, počátky rituálu jsou splněný. Máme level 43, jo, borci, to jsem si ani nevšiml. Dáme si něco do nějaký schopnosti, asi už dělám z téhle řady. Dáme si třeba do lovce, nebo do lepšího šípu. OK. Nepřestávej věřit, vrať se zpátky za ním. Já myslím, že to bude rychlejší, když se teleportnem sem. To 70 metrů daleko je týpek, kterýmu odevzdáme poslední část destičky. Doufám, že nám to celý přeloží, uvidíme, co se tam bude psát. Třeba nám to dá nějaký poklad, nebo nějakou zlatou věc, nebo třeba nějaký nový level, to asi spíš ne. Ale určitě za to dostaneme zkušenosti. Jdeme zpátky k Epinovi. Donesem mu poklad. Uvidíme, co nám na to řekne. Epine, ty Pepine, kde seš? Zase to musíme celý projít, až tam dozadu. Pepine, kde seš?
Επικαλούμε σε μάκα. Ευλογημένη πολιώνυμε. Φιλίπολε και τελετάνε.
Tak, ještě dolů. Musíme to obejít tudy. Dobrý den.
I found the final steely pieces. All of the armor has been found as well.
I can hardly contain myself. This will be life-changing, hero. Primordial gods, worth, inner vision? What can it all mean?
We'll know soon enough when you finish translating.
Yes, you're right. The stele needs to be assembled. Come.
Jdeme ji složit. No tady mám kafe, už je studený.
This is the
Se ho
cusp of
zamíchám a dám si
great
kafíčko.
discovery. Will the gods speak to us? What will I say to them? What will they say to me? Does it matter?
Perhaps when you read it.
Yes. Only those who possess inner vision, a gift of the primordial gods, will be deemed worthy to wield power of the great Vipsii. Vipsii? What do you make of that?
I am amazed.
I don't understand. There's no change that I see. It's the same place as when we first arrived.
Look around you.
I see nothing. What do you see?
The room has come to life. The gods are speaking to us.
How can that be? Why can't I see any of this? Why should the gods not present themselves to me?
I promise you, I have no idea.
Is it because I'm not worthy? Do you have inner vision? It isn't fair.
Epi, you have the tomb. And there will be other discoveries.
Enough. Just leave me. Can you please leave?
OK, jdeme pryč.
I don't
On nic
understand.
nevidí. On nic nevidí, přitom to svítí přímo na něj. Dostali jsme nějaký pás, který je stejný jako máme teď. Dostali jsme další nějakou věc. Nějakou lepší přilbu, hele. Dostali jsme lepší přilbu. Dostali jsme lepší nátepníky. Dostali jsme lepší zbroj. Jenom opět, ale furt je to lepší. Jsme ještě dostali. Boty lepší. Tak jo. Úkol je splněný. Dostali jsme toho hodně. Kam půjdem teď? Já myslím, že tady je ještě jeden úkol, který jsem si chtěl vzít. Odsaď se můžeme dokonce i portnout, ale tam není zrovna žádný teleport. Je to z rozšíření Praxilin obdivovatel. Jdeme na Praxilina obdivovatele. Technon mýty polion. To 419 metrů daleko, já bych si vzal koně, ale tady jsou všude skály. On mi to asi nesjel. Možná odsaď. Ale nic nevidím. Tady projedeme tudy. Jdeme tam dolů do města. Krásně skáče koníček. Krásně skáče. Jak laňka. Tak pokecáme s tímhle. S tím jsme měli sex.
Is that Cassandra Vaia?
S tímhle jsme měli sex.
Messenger of Zeus, she who launched 1,000 hearts?
Alcibiades. I'm known by many names, but that last one sounds to be of your own making.
My young friend Archimedes here could use your legendary talents to woo the object of his desire.
You would have my eternal gratitude.
OK.
I'd like to know more about the man asking for my help.
I'm Archimedes. I came to Alcibiades because he boasts of his exploits as a lover and knows Praxila.
I'm a Misthios, not some famed lover.
I heard that Cassandra learned a special healing touch from Lycaon.
What's the job?
Have you ever heard of Praxila?
The name sounds familiar. Who is she?
Who is she? A poet blessed by Apollo himself. She describes the gods as if they were her lovers. Her lyre is a legendary weapon wielded in her hands. I want to meet her, but talking to a goddess such as she? Terrifying.
Oh, nonsense. Usually you give a woman some flowers and she'll show you her flower. However, this is Praxila. She is not easily impressed.
Of course. No ordinary flower will do. They need to be worthy of a goddess.
I come to this coast every year for the poetry festival. Of all the beautiful blossoms, none match the scent and
Jsi zpátky, Míšo, super. Super, super. Co jsi měl k večeři? Co jsi měl k večer, Míšo? Já už mám postel, pošlu ti ji na Discord. Pálně, co mi na ní řekneš, jestli se ti bude líbit. Pošlu ti na Discord můj postel, jo?
Where can I find the coral rose? It sounds rare.
You would be correct. However, like all good things in life, these take more work than most are willing to expend. They're atop a nearby mountain.
Say I do get these flowers.
Máš zprávu na Discordu.
Back to camp? Praxila should be in her tent.
You mentioned being here for a poetry festival?
I did. It's one of the many festivals to Apollo, but this one holds a special place in my heart. Among other places. Other festivals are so stuffy. Here we worship like maenads.
I've heard enough.
Please, if you are as skilled with sword and heart as Alcibiades says, you'll return to me with the coral rose. As a poet, it's best that I stay at camp while you do the hiking.
You'd be an easy snack for wolves or bears. I'll return with the roses.
OK, musíme najít růže, Praxilin obdivovatel. 202 metrů odsud někde na skále, tamhle nahoře by měly být růže, který mu musíme donést. Korálové růže. To byla rychlost, mě to nějak přeskočilo, co ta postel? Máš zprávu na Discordu, Míšo. Máš zprávu na Discordu, podívej se na Discord a řekni mi, co si o tom myslíš. Jestli se ti líbí. Co jsi měl k večeři? Co jsi měl k večer, Míšo? Tak, velky jsme zvládli. 1, 2, 3, 4 a 5. Máme je všechny. Jdeme za nima zpátky. Jdeme zpátky k Orchimédovi. Uvidíme. Dobrý. Líbí se ti? Co jsi měl k večeři, Míšo? Hermelín, zase Hermelín, hezky, máš ho nějak rád, ne?
I found your coral roses.
You're back! That's perfect. The roses are perfect. Oh, look at the luster. The fragrance. Now you must deliver them to her.
You came all this way to meet her. You should be the one to do it.
Please, I'm much too nervous to speak to her. I've composed a poem to recite. Here, let me teach you.
I'd say it all wrong. I'm a Misthios, not a poet.
Then, would you at least deliver the flowers while I rehearse?
Fine. But the rest is up to you.
Okay, she's at her tent. It's right there. Go give them to her.
Praxila, I have flowers for you from Orchimedes of... somewhere.
To Diablo Immortal, dlouho jsme nehráli, co? Má to hodně views furt na mém YouTube, ale dlouho jsme nehráli. Dáme si od toho chvilku pauzu, zítra možná dáme Diablo Immortal. Asi zítra dáme Diablo Immortal. Ti pošlu statistiky zase.
Praxila?
Dnešní statistiky vypadají takhle.
Mercenary of Ayat?
Je tam dokonce i Far Cry.
People your age tend to have more wealth. So, if anything, this is better for me.
Praxila, this is Cassandra Vaiad, Eagle Bearer,
Tady
Messenger
máš
of
statistiky.
Zeus, Launcher of 1000...
Už mě nebaví, no.
Cast stone and light alike, leaves ladies and lads alight alive. Ailing women and awestruck men cling to her side.
A true genius.
Look at those shoulders. A soldier, a Spartan, a thorn in the side of tyrants. She who dares challenge Poseidon. Alcibiades, this one I'm keeping my eyes on.
The poems she writes about me are never so kind.
I have flowers for you. They're not from me. They're from Archimedes. He's right over... Well, he was over...
Co si z toho vymyslel?
Old Rose? Huh. I'll have to get my servant to add these to the pile.
It's a gift. Show some gratitude.
Where is that servant girl? I swear her head must be rattling with rocks.
I wish she'd rattle my rocks.
Achaikos is missing. That idiot must have taken it with her and run off.
Achaikos.
Achaikos is Praxila's legendary lyre.
I set it down after tuning moments before you arrived. I can't go on stage without Achaikos.
Že jdem hrát Diablo?
He's leaving in quite a hurry.
We need to get that lyre back. Please.
Dokončíme aspoň tohle hodinkový hraní.
Juice is flowing. This festival is just a bunch of young men measuring the size of their verse.
Já jsem chtěl hrát dneska tohle, no, aby jsme se dostali brzo k té Valhalle. Už mám koupenou Valhalu, Míšo, včera jsem si ji koupil. Koupil jsem si complete edici Valhaly.
Would he have the same legends, the same mystery if he performed each task without a legendary weapon?
It's very valuable, both in significance and in drachmi.
Archimedes and the missing servant both disappeared as the lyre was stolen. They could be working together.
Oh, and he seemed like such a nice boy.
Alcibiades invited a viper into my tent.
Is there somewhere they could have taken it?
It's a poetry festival. There's no better hub for shady trade.
I'll find the thief and return the lyre.
OK. Prohledejte tábor a získejte informace o Archimédovi. Kam bych měl jít? Jaký tábor? Jo, tady ten.
Do you know a man named Archimedes?
Archimedes. That's the kid who hangs out around the Vipers. Yeah, I know him. He's been coming to the festival for 3 or 4 years, maybe.
The Vipers? Who are they?
You know how it is. People feel small, so they band together to make the rest of us feel smaller. They took over the temple of Athena Itonia a while back. Now it's hard to take the road without being held at knife point.
Do you think that's where Archimedes would take a lyre?
Hope not. For his sake. The Vipers are dangerous. If he did have the lyre on him, they'd probably rough him up for it. He's one of those kids that'd be keeping around for fodder, if you get me.
Did he have a lyre on him?
I didn't see him with one. I saw him talking to you, then walking towards Praxila's tent. He and Praxila's pretty Elot have been sneaking around lots. Just assume they were, you know, planting a garden.
Ne. Nasrat. Sorry, Míšo.
You can buy and sell anything here, unfortunately. But going to the Vipers guarantees the person you stole from won't follow you in. Shame. It was such a beautiful temple.
Thank you for your help.
Hope you find the lyre. Watch out for the Vipers at the temple of Athena Itonia.
OK, najdi Archiméda a služku a promluv si s nimi. Jsou v Bojoty, jsou severozápadní části hory Heliklon. 330 metrů od nás, měli bychom tam doběhnout, měli bychom tam být snad rychle. Měli bychom tam být snad rychle. Vezmeme tady dřevo. Protože dřevo potřebuju. Tady jdou nějaký 2 zlatý. Tady je. Jedu docela rychle, už jsou daleko, dávno dál. Ten zlatý se změnil na šedýho. Tak, dobrý den, Praxilo, teda Orchiméde. Dobrý den. Je to jenom jeho služka, aha.
Someone, please help!
You're that servant. The one who disappeared at the same time as the liar.
I can explain. Archimedes talked me into it and said he'd use a drachmi to buy my freedom. When we escaped, he said he wanted to bring the lyre to the Vipers. I said no. The Vipers said yes.
So, the Vipers have Archimedes and the liar now. As for you, you can go back to Praxilla and apologize if you really want help.
OK, osvoboď Archiméda. Archimedes by měl být někde
That
tady.
must be where they're keeping Archimedes and the liar.
Negerus. Dáme mu hned ultimátku, možná i druhou. Tomu to neublíží moc. Ještě jednu. To už ho skolilo. Jdeme ho osvobodit, jestli to půjde. Už utíká, tak jdeme pryč. Jdeme s ním pryč. Pomluv si s ním.
Malaka got what they deserved.
Did they force you to steal Praxilla's lyre?
No, they gave me the confidence I was lacking. We would drink and complain about poetry at the festival, and I let slip that Praxilla's my mother.
What? Praxilla's your mother?
She is. She abandoned me and my father when I was a child. Something about following her destiny to be a wandering poet. My father, Achaikos, built the lyre for her as a wedding present. She loved it more than us. I wanted her to feel the way we did when she left.
Praxilla was born with a calling for the arts. It was her right to follow it.
She should have thought of that before she decided to have a family. I wish my father had never made her that lyre.
Speaking of the lyre, I know you have it.
Malaka, I do, but it was damaged in the struggle. Wait, before you leave, I need some advice. Should I talk to Praxilla? I don't know what to do.
Approach Praxilla as yourself and talk to her. Maybe she missed you and didn't know how to come home.
I need time to think about everything. My father, my mother, my friends. Please don't tell Praxilla who I am.
OK. Jdeme zpátky za Praxilou. Portnu se tady na ten synchronizační bod. Jdeme dál. Tak, Praxilo, mám pro tebe tvoji lyru. Doufám, že to je konec úkolu. Uvidíme, to se dozvíme v zápětí. Jedna žena se mnou chce mluvit. Ženo? Jsem tu.
I was able
Jsem
to
tu.
get the lyre, but not in one piece.
Thank you. Oh, Haikos, what mischief did you get yourself into?
Super. Úkol splněn. Lyrika na liru. 19 000 zkušeností. Bude ještě nějaký úkol? Ještě tady má jeden.
Oh, Cassandra, thwarter of thieves. I appreciate you bringing a Haikos back to me, but I need to ask another favor.
You need help fixing the lyre.
Perceptive, too. Look at it. Wood's gone soft, body splintered, it's toneless, tooless even.
What can be done to save it?
Cressis has been having this festival for years. The town is built around it. Of course, because instruments are as fragile as a poet's heart, there's a master lyre maker at Cressis port.
Not too far away.
And since it's been proven that nothing is safe on these hills, I'll need some muscle for protection.
OK,
I can
jdeme
help
s
you get
ní.
there safely.
The journey will be worth your while. Come now.
I'm right behind you.
I have very fond memories of this place. I've watched the port
Tak, jdeme za ní.
and the small
Jak opravit liru?
to a massive festival. It's more home than home.
Your true love is a lyre and your home is a poetry festival? You never wanted to settle somewhere?
Oh, you sweet young child. My life isn't as simple as you make it out to be. I'm like Zephyros, needing to go where I please. I learned this the hard way.
So you care only for yourself.
If you only live your life for others, what's the point? You're nothing but a slave, a loyal beast at best.
People can get hurt.
If I had lived the life expected of me, traditional and domestic, I would have died inside. And like as not, thrown myself into the sea. I know what I need.
Seems like the festival here is much less formal than the others I've encountered.
Yes, Dionysus claimed our offerings to Apollo and granted us the gift of ecstasy.
I can see why it would attract people from far and wide.
Do not misunderstand. Heathen is one part of worship, but there are...
Jsme tu?
Where are you?
Who is making all that fucking noise?
The smell of the sea is almost enough to cover your stench, Timiha.
Raxilla. I've been gathering fruits to throw at you all week.
High praise
Ty
coming
jsou milí
from
na
you.
sebe.
I need a favor. Achaikos was kidnapped by some idiot and needs a new neck.
This idiot?
This idiot carries a sharp spear.
I hired this muscle here to get Achaikos back. Now she's keeping me company.
All right. Give him here. Poor fellow's been brutalized.
But you can fix it, right?
Of course I can fix him. I am the best pair of hands you're going to find outside of Athens. Problem is, Achaikos is a special boy. I have materials, but nothing worthy of putting him together.
What materials do you need?
I have what I need for the neck, but the old one took the strings and yoke out when it snapped. Ah, there's a crack running through the soundbox. That needs to be replaced.
What should I be looking for?
Some use bone for the yoke and neck, but nothing beats wood in my opinion. Strings are made from gut, and we could use a shell for the soundbox.
Those strings don't look like guts to me.
They are. Just soaked for a long time and pulled thin. I'm sure you'll enjoy killing some legendary beast to help Achaikos sing.
I've seen some lyres with turtle shells for the body.
Not a lot of turtles on this coast, but a good sturdy conch should do the trick.
OK.
What's a yoke? And what wood do you need to replace it?
The yoke is the crossbar that all of the strings are attached to.
Sure is. It needs to bend, so a springy wood is best.
I think we all can agree on that.
Takže nemí ty materiály. Asi bychom měli, co? OK. Najdi vlčí vnitřnosti. Kde máme najít vlčí vnitřnosti? Tady musí být někde nějaký vlci, teda v tom případě. Potřebujeme nějaký vlky. Jeskyně mrtvých vlků, to by mohlo být ono. To by mohlo být ono, to co hledáme. Jeskyně mrtvých vlků, borci. Doufám, že tam budou 3 aspoň. ...250 metrů odsaď by měla být ta jeskyně. Blížíme se, i když padáme dolů, takže to bude ve skutečnosti míň. 220... 180... Jdem na to, doufám, že tam budou 3 vlci. Mohli by, ne? Jinak budeme hledat ještě někde jinde. Ale 1, 2, 3, už je vidím. 4 dokonce. 4 vlci, 5. Ale 5 vlků. Jeden. Druhý.
Wolves are fierce animals. I'll gut them for Praxilla.
A třetí.
Hope these are enough guts
Najdi ulitu. Kolik těch vlků tady je? Dobrý, vlky máme splněný. Jdeme najít ulitu. Ulita by měla být zase někde tady zpátky. Takže se tam portnem. Jdeme najít 3 ulity. Je to 500 metrů odsaď, asi si zavolám koně. Jestli mě doběhne. Vám, že jo. Tak tady někde by měly být ulity. Doufám, že najdeme rychle. 1. Druhá. A 3. Najdi stříbrnou břízu. Tak další část by měla být kus odsaď. Možná tam dojedeme zase na koni. Mohlo by to být rychlejší. Rychlejší než plavat, doufám. Projedeme tady vesničkou, přístavem Croisis. Projedeme tamhle nahoru, najdeme břízu, sebereme z ní kůru a pojedeme zpátky za Praxilou. která je ve městě. Jo, dobrý den. Dobrý den, dobrý den. Hledáme tu břízy. Břízy měly být bílý, ne? Jo, jedna, ono to leží na zemi, aha. Druhá. Jedna.
That should
Třetí.
be enough wood for a new
Promluv
light.
si s Praxilou. Ale ne, já jsem si to odznačil. Jdeme za ní, je to 320 metrů. Tam jsme hned. Tak 105 metrů daleko by měla být další místečko, další promluvení s Praxilou. Už asi po 5. Doufám, že její lyra bude brzo opravená. Praxilin obdivovatel, že bude šťastný.
I have everything.
Ten tady máme všech, co potřebujeme.
Give it here.
Be careful with it.
He'll like me better when I'm done. You always were too rough with your fingering.
Well, that's the first complaint I've heard about it.
There he is, looking more handsome than ever.
You call this your best work? You're robbing me blind.
Oh, shut up and go deafen the masses with your wailing.
Thanks for the help. Here's your drachmi. I need some time to put a high cost through spaces. I might need some help after those, so swing by my tent when you have a minute.
Sure, if I'm in the area.
OK. Úkol dokončen. Dávám nějaký novej, nebo ne? 19 000 zkušeností. Jsme skoro level 44. Skoro. Měli bychom jít zpátky k jejímu stanu. Takže na opravu lyry, borci, potřebujete střeva vlků, potřebujete 3 mušle a březový dřevo. Doufám, že si to pamatujete, až budete příště opravovat lyru, takže ji opravíte správně. Doufám, že to opravíte správně, borci. Tak, dobrý den, Praxilo.
The returns. Do you have time to accompany me and Achaikos to our triumphant performance?
Milé ráda.
This, I wouldn't miss it.
Excellent. We team up once more.
So we're a team now. Can I still expect to get paid?
After my performance, drachmi will be in no short supply. Trust me.
You've dedicated your life to your art. You must have a lot to show for it.
I write 100 poems every night when I go to sleep, and I throw out 100 every morning when I wake up. Luckily, some have survived to touch people.
Do you have any favorites?
There's one I'm well known for that is very dear to me. The most beautiful thing I leave is the light of the sun. Second are the shining stars and the face of the moon. Then ripe cucumbers, apples, and pears too.
Sounds nice. But we should get going. So, cucumbers.
OK, jdeme. Praxilin odkaz.
Like the fruit of the loins.
In your poem, you say you leave the sun. Why?
Not me. Adonis. He's being asked upon death about the most beautiful things he's left behind. To me, there is no greater beauty than that of the sun and the moon and stars.
Oh, why is he being asked this?
Adonis is beauty incarnate. What could be so beautiful that even he would be pained to leave?
Dobrý den.
I see. Looks like we've made it.
Marvelous. It's Praxilla!
I heard she was coming this year.
Praxilla! Recite something for us.
I've been reciting this poem for years. Cassandra, would you do me the kindness of allowing me to hear it anew from your lips?
I couldn't.
Nonsense. You know everything you need to do it justice. How about something new this year?
The most beautiful thing I leave is the light of the sun.
Praise be Apollo!
Second are the shining stars and the face of the moon.
This is one of my favorites.
Then, ripe cucumbers, apples, and pears too.
That's always been my favorite verse.
I'm happy my poem touched you so deeply, Cassandra. Have you thought about trading your spear for the lyre?
I will stick to swinging swords, thanks.
OK, máme hotovo.
It wouldn't be a poetry festival without someone causing a disturbance.
Praxilla, get to safety. I can handle them.
Zachraň Praxilu. Ještě, aby to nebyl nějaký boj, co? Au. Tohle rozsekám ultinou. Jeden, druhý, ještě dva. Tam skáčeš, blázne. Sorry, bráško, to jsem nechtěl. Někdo? Ještě jeden. OK. Praxilo? Ten tu, zachráněná. Ty zachráněná.
Happens every year. Some cursed idiots drink too much wine and get themselves killed.
I didn't know poetry festivals were such lively events.
Indeed. I need to take a moment to recover. Let's go back to my tent.
But we do have a happy ending.
Praxilla, it has taken me long years of soul searching and many nights of tears to bring myself to this moment. I am Archimedes, your son.
When I heard the name of the man who stole my lyre, I suspected it might be you.
I've dreamt of hurting you as you hurt me and my father 1,000 times. But I only knew you as the mother who abandoned me and not as the artist that I just saw.
Just as Adonis lamented the beauty he left behind, I too left that which was most precious to me on the death of my old self.
You're not dead. Neither of you are. Take this opportunity and see what you can build together.
Thank you for all your help.
OK. Pomohli jsme jí. To bylo všechno? Dokončili jsme to, nebo je tu ještě nějaká část, kterou neznáme? To na mapě. Na mapě máme všechno splněno. Tak se asi přesuneme pomalu do další oblasti. Bojoty máme hotovou. Přesuneme se sem do Arkádie. A nebo půjdeme po ostrovech. Mohli bychom to vzít přes ostrovy, co? A Arkádii si nechat. Nebo ne, půjdeme do Arkádie. To zní jako zajímavě. To zní zajímavě. Jdeme do Arkádie a půjdeme za chviličku. Dáme pauzu a půjdeme do Arkádie.